Welcome to Living 757. How are you guys?
We are good. How about you? How about you?
How's everyone in the house?
Yes. Well, like you in your house? Like
Yes.
you watching us?
Well, maybe they're in the office, in the car. I don't know.
Yeah. Welcome.
Welcome to Living 757.
In the car.
Well, I don't know. Sometimes I watch things.
You know,
on
some
my-
If you're
people
watching in the car, please pull over and watch.
Don't follow Patricia.
they call those pocket televisions. So that's what they're watching. Is
Yes.
Yes.
pocket
Yes.
television.
Thank you, Quincy. Thank you.
Shout out yourviewapp.com. Smooth. Right. Yeah. So
I gotta say, everybody's looking like fresh this
Ooh,
week.
I love your dress.
Thank you. I feel very like princessy.
Yes,
Okay.
you are.
All right.
And
yes.
you look princessy too. We have to shout out Golden Hour Boutique.
Yes.
Dana, we love you. She's been dressing us, and you guys, like, the clothes are just.
It is beautiful. And also, let's remind to our audience that if you mention Living 75715, you can get a 15% discount of any purchases and also on the dresses that we've been wearing all these 4 past weeks. So you can find everything in Golden Hour Boutique. Thank you, Dana. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So I'm just going to throw in my thing. Like y'all didn't say nothing about this dapper suit.
Ooh,
Let me explain.
look at
something.
it.
You
You're so sharp.
No, it's way
Quincy.
too late, and I hope your fingers got cut as sharp as I am. Look here, you ladies remember last week, y'all were tripping on the fact that I didn't have real green on. So this week, I got real green on. There's no.
It is green,
This is
okay,
green,
okay.
winter green, but it's
Winter
green.
green.
Okay, this is a good green. Okay,
Oh, okay.
stop it.
How about
Stop
the
it.
socks?
I still feel like
Don't
you're
worry about the
colorblind.
socks.
'cause that
How
does
about
not
the
look
socks?
green to
Okay,
me. That still looks great.
producer, let me see, Nick.
See the grass behind us?
You need to change your game with the socks.
Okay.
Yes.
That's green.
Okay.
You need to work on your socks, you know?
I'm
Today
good.
today we have Halfman and Halfman, so let's see who's gonna win the game.
You know what? It's green behind us in the
Yes.
grass, and it looks like somewhere where it's warm year round. Patricia, how was your vacay?
Oh my gosh, it was so beautiful. I went to San Diego for first time, never been there before, and I have the chance to enjoy for one day, and I enjoy myself also because I was just traveling alone, and I love it. It was so beautiful. The weather was super, super nice and warm. I just walked all the way to the Bayport. I don't know how to call it, like at the Virginia Beach oceanfront, you know, like at the
ocean front?
Yes, the ocean front. But it was so beautiful, and I enjoyed myself.
And this is
restaurants,
where?
Did
the
you put your toes in
food.
the Pacific?
Yes, I did, of
Woohoo!
course. Look at that. I went to Little Italy. Right there is a bunch of restaurants. They're delicious. Supermarkets. I went to that place that when you walk in, it's like a grocery store. And in the back, have an amazing restaurant.
So
I
what's
ate
that?
raviolis.
It looked like that was a dangerous situation where
It was
mugs can
not.
fall on your head.
No, it was actually bottles of wine
That can fall on your head.
You can purchase there, and then you just put your name, and they can hang it in there. Look and
at you.
I was trying to recreate that. This is very funny situation. You know what is that, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it looked like somebody kissing somebody.
Oh my goodness! It's
a
a very
statue.
famous statue.
Okay.
Very, very famous in San Diego. Everybody goes there to take pictures. But because I was alone, I was trying to, to ask people around, hey, can you take me a picture? But you need to be very lower and take the angle so I can pretend I'm the girl that he's hugging and kissing. And it was a nightmare because I tried with 3 different people, and that was my best shot. So, but thank you so much to everyone that tried to get the photo for me.
Yeah.
Okay. So when I used to live in LA, I always felt like San Diego was a West Coast version of Virginia Beach.
Yes. Right.
But with palm trees. Did you feel like that?
Yes, I feel the same because we don't have palm trees here. But it's beautiful. And I saw a lot of palm trees there. So, I feel like I'm also a little Miami
They
vibe.
have everything though, from like the little
Yeah.
communities to the jet noise to the
Yeah.
military presence. Like,
And
It's
people,
almost a carbon
So
copy.
friendly. I was talking to everyone, the restaurants, the places that I went. Everyone's so friendly. I really love San
interesting.
Diego.
I could've-
because of all the sunshine.
I could have ended up in San Diego when I got my orders from Chicago. So it was either go to San Diego or go to Norfolk. And I ended up in Norfolk, and that's how y'all have me today, kind of, sort of.
Dios mío,
But
why you don't
you
choose
know
San
what?
Diego?
You know what? This is the second shot she's taken, one off camera and the one on camera. But I know something that y'all don't know about Patricia. You said, how was your vacation? She was here last week, and then after the taping, she went on this vacation. This girl is always jet setting, so I'm glad that you are out there exploring
Yes.
and experiencing
Pack and
life.
go, pack and go.
This month,
I'm glad you're happy in time to come back to work.
yes, yes. And this, you know, like during this month, obviously, women just everywhere. Just, it's Women's History Month, right?
Yes.
And as we've already stated, this month is about women moving forward together and educating and inspiring generations. So I'm glad that you're out there doing you.
Thank
and, you. know,
you.
just like this young lady, Edith Wilson, not young lady, but
Yes.
historic
So
woman.
Edith Wilson was President Woodrow Wilson's second wife.
Okay.
And she's known to some as the very first female president.
Wow.
Everybody's looking at me funny. I know. It's like, that's why I put it in quotes,
Right.
because she was his wife when he had a massive stroke. So she stepped up and kind of helped. She said, this is important. This should go in front of him. It's not so important. Somebody else should take care of that. I mean, they were from right here in Virginia.
Wow.
Woodrow Wilson was from Stanton, where I went to college.
Staunton, got you.
We'll address that later. But she was really cool. She kind of mimicked the everyday woman, and she wanted to kind of be relatable to the American people. So she thrifted her clothes,
Nice.
and she went meatless on Mondays and wheatless on Wednesdays.
Wow.
She rationed.
What-
And instead of hiring a staff for the White House garden, she borrowed 20 sheep from a nearby farm.
Wow,
Nice.
that is
to cut the grass. Or
Yeah,
to eat the grass.
basically,
Right.
basically to cut the grass, and then she also used the wool to knit things for people in need.
Nice.
Like,
That's amazing.
yeah, she was doing amazing things back in the day. So kudos to you, Edith Wilson, and thank you for contributing to women's history.
There you go.
How cool is that, no? And to learn to all these women what they did. But also, speaking of celebration, I think women will celebrate every other day, every month, the whole year around, right?
Oh, yeah.
We don't have to have a day. And speaking of that, we have an amazing event for everyone that it calls Elevate Her. This is gonna be a retreat that is called Elevate Her Women's Wellness Retreat. This retreat is a transformative experience designated to elevate women, minds, body, and spirit. Over the 3 days and 2 nights, immerse yourself in a nurturing environment focused on spiritual growing, mental resilience, and physical health. This is a great opportunity to meet with other women and also enjoy different activities and have free time to relax for yourself, connect minded women, and also enjoy the whole experience for 3 days with other women. So it's gonna be March 21st to the 23rd in Sunbridge, Virginia Beach, Virginia. And you can find more information at www.elevateher.com/wellness. What a great event, just to have time for yourself to revive and just empower women with other women too around the area.
well,
and
you know,
places.
and I can see it in your
I
face.
love it. It's like
always.
imagine 3
always.
nights away from your house and your kids, Ashley. I know you love your kids, but just enjoy yourself.
Unbelievable. Well, you know, y'all enjoy yourselves.
A night here and there is good,
Yeah.
but I always
Yeah.
miss them. So, like, I don't know.
Yeah, but it's a great event. It's here, right here, and around the corner, Sunbridge, and I don't know. I just think it's very cool.
Yeah, well, you know what? So many cool things just like that. We always love to shine the light on local artists here in the 757 that's doing things to give back. And there's a gentleman, this special person brings colorful creations to young people at CHKD, okay? Check this guy out. His name is Troy Summerell, okay? His colorful murals are on walls all throughout Hampton Roads, although his bright and hopeful artwork was born during a dark time when a young cousin of his was diagnosed with cancer, and then he later passed away. So that's kind of what inspired him to just kind of go out and do these things. He started a nonprofit named after his grandmother called Ani Tony, I believe. And so pretty cool. He's doing so many cool things. And then what he's also done, like this is the best part, like he's donated his non-skid socks with his signature brightly colored artwork on them and donated them to Children's Hospitals of the King's Daughters, obviously CHKD, bringing brightness and color to young patients. And it just makes all the positivity happen right here in
Yes.
Hampton Roads area. So if you guys are looking to support him, please go out there and do that.
We
Okay,
need more
and-
people like him.
And like we didn't talk about this because I hadn't seen the pictures until just now, but that was the Grombulance, the ambulance
Right.
that with his artwork on it. And this is how small the world is because Adrian actually rode in the Grombulance.
Nice.
He
Yeah,
had-
yeah.
Yes,
That-
there.
that
he,
vehicle right there.
He had a bad case of croup, and Keith took him to CHKD urgent care.
Yeah.
And they said they couldn't manage it, so they sent him via that ambulance
Nice.
to CHKD. I was panicking. Keith was panicking, but Adrian was like, colors.
Yeah.
See?
So the artwork really does help put smiles on kids'
Yeah.
faces, and like, yeah.
Yeah, thank you,
it's-
Troy.
Yes, thank
so
you.
Salute to you, my man.
We need more
Oh my
people
goodness.
like Troy. They're
We
making the
do.
difference here in this area, and especially for kids.
Yes.
What you just say right now, the Adrian, you guys so worried, and he was so happy about the colors. And
Yes.
that's amazing. Yes.
Seriously, it kind of took his mind off of what was a scary
Yes.
time.
Yeah.
And Troy, if you need more inspo, there's some very cute friends that are making their way to Hunt Club Farm. You guys, how cute are these cows? They're mini and micro mini Highland cows. And they're gonna be part of the petting farm, part of Hunt Club Farm. They're gonna be joining their friends, the parakeets, the goats, the pigs, the chickens.
God.
They are so stinking cute. And Keith, if you're watching this, before you get any smart ideas, because I know you've been talking about wanting cows, even the mini Highland cows can weigh up to 800 pounds.
Wow.
Our yard is not big enough, babe. It's just not.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah,
but
you
how
may not
cute
keep
are
those chickens
they?
either.
So
yeah.
cute. They look like they have the hairstylish and everything.
I know.
I was
Do
like
y'all
looking
wanna
at
come
it.
with me to take the
Yeah.
kids to meet them?
Yes, of course
see
I
my
want to go.
face?
I mean, look at that.
Look
Look,
at
at how
this.
beautiful.
Okay.
they
Oh,
are.
they're so
Oh, my God,
cute.
so cute.
As long as we don't bring them in studio, because we know the last time we brought in an animal,
Okay.
I adopted that animal in my
Here's
house.
the next best thing, though. Since we have a little bit of extra time in chit chat, I need your best Highland cow impression. Go.
Moo! Okay, you happy?
Okay,
You
Patricia.
made me do it.
No.
Oh my God. What is that, a whispering cat?
Do it again, do it again.
I don't know. Mo.
Oh,
It's
wow.
like a
It's like a goat cow.
Okay, so is that yours? All right, well, just like that, we are going to move right on into this great show today. Guys, you are in for a treat,
my God.
especially when it comes to getting some good coffee, folks. Check this out. We got the Sunseeker live.
Wow.
Yes, and our friends from Huffman and Huffman tell us if slipping means a payday.
And we have another great artist performing live later on the show. But coming up next, let's keep celebrating history, Women's History Month
Yeah.
with a very special guest right after the break. So don't go anywhere.
1, 2, 3.
Ready to jump.
Hey guys, welcome back to Living 757. Now, of course, it's time to shine the spotlight on a national comedian that's bringing laughs all over the country, right? And this one is special because she's coming back home to bring some much needed quality comedy to the area. Let's welcome back One Funny Mama, AKA Coco Brown. What's happening, Coco?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Hey, we are doing good. Well, look at you, like always fashionable. You know, I know that you got like the movies and you got the TVs and all that stuff. Like, did you get your fashion from the 757? I gotta ask.
Well, my mother, all day, my mother, my grandmother, my aunties, they didn't leave the house unless they were suited and booted, baby.
Suited and booted, and that was, of course, in Newport News, Virginia. Is that right?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
You said
sir.
yes, ma'am, girl. I know I got this fro going on like Angela Davis,
I
but
know,
it's all
honey,
good.
I'm tired.
She said you tired. And you're in your car, so clearly you're on the road. Thank you for pulling over, so you are safe. Now,
Yes.
you have been the epitome of Women's History Month, right? Especially representing the 757 everywhere you go. But there's another comedian actress that also made big waves in the world, Wanda Sykes. She's from Portsmouth, I think. My question: have you two ever crossed paths on the Hollywood, like in the Hollywood stage?
Only once, many years ago. We were at the Mark Twain Award at the Kennedy Center for Richard Pryor.
Really? Okay, gotcha. And that was the extent of it. Y'all didn't talk about 264.
Yeah. I don't even know if she knew I was from Virginia, and I was such a young grasshopper at the time. I probably wouldn't have had the gumption to ask her,
Oh no, it's all good. Well, now you don't have to ask anybody. People are asking you now. But we did hear about the news because comedy is meant to make other people laugh, but we deal with tragedies too. And last year you suffered a tragedy losing your home to a fire, your home in Atlanta. Like you and your son were okay, but a really special friend of yours reached out to you that a lot of people didn't know he did. Like, can you tell us?
I mean, most of you are fans. My former boss, Tyler Perry. When I say he swooped in like a knight in shining armor, boy, let me tell you. I didn't even tell him. He found out from somebody else and pretty much made sure me and my son were good.
Yeah.
During that time of recovery and rebuilding, and gifted me a 6-figure amount to buy my new home.
Wow. Well, that's a blessing, and I need friends like that. I can't get nobody to give me $40.
There'll be no Tyler Perry slander on my watch. There will be no
Tyler Perry slander.
Absolutely
Well, now, but you do understand this.
Absolutely not.
Coco, you do understand this. You owe him about 14 movies for free. Like, you are not getting paid.
I keep asking him when he's going to bring me to work so I can pay this debt back, and he just laughs.
Yeah, well, don't worry, because he shoots one movie in one day. This guy does it all, so you'll be in and out, right?
Right. I told him, I said, I can pay this debt off in 2 months.
In 2 months, knock 17 movies out. Now, speaking of movies and TV, do you have any new projects that we should be on the lookout?
Right now, I'm working on my new 1-hour special, and I'm producing it myself, which is giving me such a freedom to explore and really show people the duality of me.
Yeah.
I tell people there's Coco Brown, there's Farrah Brown, 2 very different people.
Oh, well, we definitely gonna see that because you're on your way to the Hampton Roads area on Wednesday, March the 20th. Well,
I'll
March
be working
19th.
out some of that new material.
I know you will.
Yep, and you guys will be able to see me work out some of that new material.
We are so excited to have you come back home because this is your stomping ground. So you'll be coming back home, but you'll be on that quality comedy platform for the first time. First is, like I said, on Wednesday, March 19th at Noir, and that's not just a regular comedy show. Like, we're giving back to the Black Arts Foundation, helping students in HBCUs and Hampton University. So we appreciate you coming through. And then, of course, the next night, you helping me kick off season 13 of the quality comedy series, The Big Way.
Right.
And Coco, I got to ask you, because I saw your promo, which I appreciate the promo, but at the end, you said hell has frozen over. Because you're about to do clean comedy. Do I have to worry about you not cursing?
I'm at that age, honey. I'm at that age I can say what I want, do what I want, mean it with all my chest, because I get an AARP magazine, boo-boo, okay? I'm grown. But I'm going to do this for you, honey. I'm going to hold.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Now you done froze. That means you was about to say a curse word, and we cut you off, Coco. No, hey, Coco, thank you so much. Get back on the road safely. And folks, as we transition, just like Coco, there's so many cool things that you can do, like whether you're laughing live on stage or laughing from a book. And just like Coco, our next guest has something in store for you all, too.
How do you follow that kind of comedy? I really don't even know. Our next guest had her first ghost encounter when she was only 5 years old, and now she is writing supernatural mysteries and wants to be a unicorn when she grows up. Ooh. Me too. Let's welcome author Olivia Black. Hi. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, like I said, you had your first ghost encounter when you were just 5. Yes. But can you tell us about one of your favorite ghost encounters?
Wow.
So one of the funniest, I thought, I was living in Maryland. I'm in Virginia now, but whenever I was living in Maryland, I was sound asleep and I thought I heard voices. So I went to go downstairs, and as I'm walking closer to the living room, It sounds like somebody's having a full-on cocktail party. I'm talking
wow.
50 people in my living room.
And they didn't invite you?
They didn't invite me, right? They didn't even wake me up. So I turn on the stairs. As soon as I turn, it's just perfectly quiet.
Stop.
So I was like, I think I interrupted a party at my house. But yeah, they didn't invite me. I was very sad.
But that's why you went there and just curious, just to be by yourself. Well, that is an amazing story. Now, you also have a background on criminal justice.
Yes.
How do you end up doing this?
So I went to school for criminology and criminal justice, and I ended up not using it at all until I started to write mysteries. And whenever I started to write mysteries, I have all of this background of how a dead body might be found. So I was able to channel that into mysteries. And so there's a little bit of reality to it, but reality's not as fun as
How old were
imagination.
you when you started to have that kind of situation that you had to match them up?
I actually started writing mysteries about 5 years ago.
Oh, wow.
So I'm a relatively new mystery author.
I love that.
And I heard that there was actually a real life scenario that happened in New York City that kind of prompted this. Can you tell us the story?
So I was walking down the street in New York City, and I had just moved there, so I'd been there for like a couple of months. I'm still kind of a tourist, and I'm walking along, and the person I'm walking with like grabs my arm and like yanks me up on the curb because I'd been about to cross the street, and I looked down, I'm standing on a chalk outline. So I went, maybe New York is a little bit too much for me, but I ended up staying there anyway because I really liked it.
Do you like it?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Well, that is amazing. I don't know if that's something that I can manage, to be honest. I don't know. But now you have your current book that is that one that you have right there, A New Lease on Death. And you also have a new book coming up in October. Can you just talk about these amazing books?
Sure. New Lease on Death is available now.
Okay.
And it is about a ghost and her living roommate that end up their across the hall neighbor is murdered, and the ghost wants to solve the crime, but she can't do it because she's a ghost.
Oh.
So she needs help from her living roommate, who is the most annoying person on the planet, according to the ghost. And so they have to band together. They have to learn how to communicate. They have to learn how to become friends. And they work together to solve this murder.
A
So
whole
exciting.
history right there. Oh my God, can you imagine if it's hard for us to get along? Imagine for this ghost. I love that.
Especially when you can't really communicate.
Yeah,
So you
Yeah.
have to figure it out.
That would be difficult. Now, you have an event that is coming up at the end of
Yes, I
this
do.
month with another author, Elle, that we had on the show a few weeks back. Can you tell us about that event?
So it is going to be on March 28th. It's going to be at the Barnes & Noble at Newport News, 5:30, and it's going to be with Elle Cosimano, who I am such a huge fan of. She does the Finley Donovan books, which are absolutely hilarious, and her newest Finley Donovan book is just came out. It's Finley Donovan Digs Her Grave. So it is a Virginia author. A lot of her books take place in and around Virginia, so you'll recognize a lot of the locations that she visits in the books.
Definitely.
That is
I can back that
amazing.
up because I've read several of them at this point.
That is amazing. Now, do you have any situation that you just remember, like you say, okay, this is gonna be my favorite time ever during these past 5 years?
Oh, goodness gracious. Probably this. This has been just fantastic, being able to talk to y'all and being able to come out here and just being able to be in this area and know that, we've got an event coming up, and this would definitely be up there.
This journey will be like, oh my
And
God,
we're
this is
coming
so
to the
cute.
event.
Thank
So,
you.
we're
That's
gonna
going to
be
be so
there.
much
Likewise.
fun. It's Newport News, Barnes & Noble on the 28th.
Yes,
So
and
it's
that's on
coming right up.
Jefferson Avenue.
Yes.
Where can people find you? Like, and follow you? Social media, website, that kind of
And
stuff.
where we can buy the books, right?
Yes!
So my website is Olivia Black, that's blackwithane.com. That's got all my socials on it because I was kind of silly about my socials whenever I first started. I had all my different social media platforms, and then I put them all together, and they all have a different arrangement of my name, so I can't even remember them anymore. They're on my website, so I don't have to remember. And the book can be found in almost any bookstore. There's some great indies around here. So if they don't have it, they can order it. And I have a new book. It's called Death at the Door. It's the follow-up to A New Lease on Death. It comes out in October, but it is available for pre-order.
I love that. So we can say it's like a sequence.
Yes,
If
thank
it's
you
follow for
so
this one.
much.
Yes. Thank you, Olivia. Thank you so much. Yes.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you
Yes.
for
Well,
having
now
us.
Ashley, fold down, lawyer up, and cash in. Find out what I'm talking about right after the break. So don't go anywhere. Thank you so much.
This segment is brought to you by Stanton Optical.
Book an eye exam or walk into Stanton Optical today to meet with one of our eye care specialists for same-day eye exams and same-day glasses. Stanton Optical. Easy's our thing.
Hey guys, welcome back to Living 757. Patricia, as you probably know, these
Yes.
days people always find ways to make an easy living, right?
That is right, Quincy.
Yeah, well, some people will go to the extremes and they hope to fall into a big payday with these insurance companies after staging one of these accidents in public. Well, lucky for you guys, we put together this parody music video that shows what these scammers look like. Oh yeah, y'all know who this is. One of these insurance scammers who's always looking for a public place and finding a place to try to make a little extra cash. Now, I'm not ashamed, I do it the cheap way.
Let's go.
So watch me slip
Hey!
and then get paid.
Okay.
So watch me slip, then get
I
paid.
need some money.
I'm gonna slip and get paid.
Watch me do it.
I'm gonna slip, and then get paid.
Watch this.
Watch me, ooh, watch me, ooh, watch
Did
me.
you see that?
Watch me, ooh, watch me, ooh, 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 watch me, ooh, watch me.
Here we go
Watch
now.
me, ooh, watch me, ooh.
Ooh, the floor needs to be wet.
I done bumped my head, I done bumped my head.
Ow, ow.
I done bumped my head, I done bumped my head. Oh, I done broke my leg.
I'm getting money.
I done broke my leg. I done broke my leg. I done
This
broke my
hurts.
leg. Now watch me work. Watch me work. Watch me work. Is that a mop?
Yeah.
Hey, watch me work. Watch me work. I'm
Ooh,
gonna work.
This is gonna make me a lot of
I'm
money.
gonna work.
Watch this.
I'm gonna slip
Hey!
and then get paid.
Okay.
I'm gonna slip to get paid.
And get paid.
I'm gonna slip to get
Watch me
paid.
do it.
I'm gonna slip
I'm about to do it and get paid. Look at all this money. I'm about to be rich. Yes, yes, yes.
Well, that's exactly what these scammers look like.
It is exactly like that, but unluckily for us today, Quincy, we have the experts, the attorneys from Huffman and Huffman, and today we have David Ratz with us. How are you, David?
I'm good. How are you?
What do you think about the video?
Well, I couldn't decide if the acting or the singing was better, so it was a toss-up. Maybe an Emmy, maybe a Grammy. I
Oh
don't know.
my
know what?
God, you winners.
Pretty close to it. Now, what we did see in the video, obviously, like those wet floor signs, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And what happens is some people slip, right? But what happens if you don't have that wet floor sign? At what point is the responsibility on the actual owners of that business? Or is it just like, okay, y'all just got hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you don't automatically have a claim just because you fell or you slipped or you tripped over something. But we call that premises liability,
Gotcha.
and that's
Okay.
the legal responsibility that the owner has for keeping the property or the premises safe or free from hazards.
Okay.
And if they fail to do that or take reasonable measures to do that, such as warnings, things like that, then they could be held responsible.
Okay.
But of course, that also means that the person that fell doesn't have any liability or fault themselves.
Exactly.
Yeah, like
because
those scammers trying
like
to
those
set it
scammers
up.
that we saw in the video, like someone that's in clutches right there, someone throwing money thinking that they're gonna get a big piece of the cake. Well, David, what are some of the common slip and fall hazard people should know about? Like it can be businesses, public places. What are some of them?
Well, some of them are things such as wet floors, and that could be due to mopping, or it could be from a leak, or just some conditions that cause condensation, things like that, equipment failures. But you can also have uneven surfaces,
Okay.
like sidewalks or
Yes.
parking lots. You can have weather-related conditions such as snow or ice or even rain. So poor lighting can also be one of those things. If there's poor lighting in a walkway or a parking lot, for example. And then cluttered areas. If there are things protruding or sticking out,
Yep.
those could be concerns. So obviously, the person in those areas who's either a guest or maybe a customer or a tenant or somebody on that property that's not part of the property owner, they've got to be careful for those things, right? But the property owner also has to be careful to take reasonable measures
Gotcha.
Yes.
that
Make
those things
sure.
aren't hazards.
Yeah,
Yes.
and some of those measures could also be, more so these days than in the past, video cameras. Like, there are always video cameras that are set up so the owner actually has something to go back and look at, right? So is that like a way that the owners can protect themselves?
Absolutely. So those things can help or hurt,
Or
right?
hurt,
So, and I've had it in
Because
both
how about-
instances.
How about if you don't have the sign and the
right.
person go to the camera and say, "Oh, it's right."
Yeah,
gonna
it's
be
funny how
against you.
sometimes the property owner suddenly doesn't have the video, right? And then there are other times where that video is helpful to the property owner
Right.
because somebody is making a claim, and yet maybe that's not a legitimate claim,
Yes.
or maybe the circumstances there aren't necessarily the property owner's fault, or
Yeah.
something that was what we
Yeah.
call open and obvious.
And how about when someone that works in the same place, where they have the accident? Like, if I'm working in a place and that happens to myself, that I have a claim too, like I can go to workman's comp, how that works?
Yeah, so normally if somebody is injured due to like a property owner's negligence, they didn't either warn for that property condition, that hazardous condition,
Right.
or they failed to fix it or fixed it incorrectly, then, the person has a claim against the property owner. But when you're the employee there, that's a little different story,
Yes.
because now it falls into what we call workers' compensation.
Yes.
And that is really your avenue to get medical bills paid and things like that. So.
And there's a time frame on that, right? Like a time frame, how long you can wait to file a claim if it's happened like a while ago, or?
Yes, so typically injury claims in Virginia are 2 years.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay.
now that's to file suit. You got to remember there's a whole
Yes.
claims process well before filing suit. So, if you come to our office a day before that 2 years expires,
Done.
Yes.
there's a good chance we're not taking it.
Yeah, you
So-
slip and you won't get paid.
That's what my next question was about. Like, what should someone do immediately after
Yes.
fall asleep in a place, a public place or any place?
Well, one of the very first things they should do is they should report the incident,
Okay.
right? I mean, you want there to be something reported, an incident report or something like that. Number two, take photos if you can, or if you're
Yes.
with somebody, have them take photos of the area,
Okay.
right? Also, if there are any witness to that, make sure you get their name and contact information,
Yes.
Okay.
and, Nancy doesn't help. It's Nancy Smith and
Exactly.
phone number or address.
And then, of course,
So-
they got to call Huffman and Huffman
Of course.
after they do all
Absolutely.
of that. And
But-
you
Yes.
guys take care
Very
of it.
Document
important
things.
to have documents. Yes.
Yeah, document things, and of course, get legal advice, because you want to at least talk to an attorney, and of course, Huffman and Huffman, right?
Yep.
You want to talk to us and find out if you have a viable claim.
Okay.
Those are very fact specific.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
very fact specific.
Very important because
Yes.
sometimes we don't know where to start and we don't know if we have a case, like you just say that, David. So very important to call the lawyers. This case, Huffman and Huffman brothers-in-law.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
And I just know that you got your socks on today. So his
You got
sock game.
game over for you.
Yeah,
no,
his
no,
sock
no,
game is
game
killing
over for
it.
you.
Thank you,
You're not
David.
gonna win against them. Yes, they're the lawyers. Well, thank you so much, David. Thank you.
Well, thank you,
now,
Patricia.
I know Ashley. She's got a special guest. But do you imagine start your day with the sun and your cup of coffee, your favorite cup of coffee? Let's see.
Yes, Patricia, and our next guest said it best when she said, life can be hard, but coffee helps, especially when it's served with a little bit of sunshine. From Sunseeker Coffee, let's welcome Whitney. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I have to level with you. This is just so cute.
Thank you.
And I love the story of how you guys got started. Can you kind of share that with the viewers?
Absolutely. So, Sunseeker was born, it's my husband and I that own it. during the pandemic, that's kind of when this started, I lost my job, and this had been something that I had thought about for quite a long time, and I kind of kept it to myself. And then when the pandemic happened, I kind of brought the idea up to both of our families and talked about it, thinking that I would kind of get like, "You're crazy" response. And I got quite the opposite response. And my father-in-law actually said that if we found the trailer that we were looking for, he would help us renovate the trailer, and that's kind of where that started.
And we can't go without mentioning that the trailer is a horse trailer.
Yes.
But if I didn't know that, I wouldn't know that because it's stunning.
Thank
it's beautiful.
you.
So kudos to your father-in-law.
Thank you.
Now let's get to the coffee because everybody needs caffeine to start their day, and we needed to start the interview officially.
Yes.
What have you made?
Okay, so we have 4 signature lattes. So I have 3 of them here. We have the Salty Beach, we have
Okay.
the Caramel Cream, and we have the Golden Hour, and that was the one that you requested.
Yes.
So we'll save that one for you. And then if you'd like, I can make the Sunseeker, which is our 4th.
Okay, yeah. Talk us through making one.
Sure. Okay, so the Sunseeker is actually brown sugar and cinnamon, and it's a double shot of espresso.
Ooh.
Yes,
We love double shots of espresso.
we do. We need them.
We do.
Yep. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the shot here.
And who doesn't love brown sugar?
Right, and we love that it's actual brown sugar. It's not a brown sugar syrup. That's important.
It is important.
Yes.
Because I feel like you can taste the difference.
Yes. We also offer whole milk, oat milk, and almond milk for people that need a milk alternative. I'm gonna make this one with oat milk.
Okay.
Yep.
And while you're making that, while it's going, where do you source your beans from? Because I know you said it's local.
Yes, so we use a local roaster. It's Fenario Coffee Roasters. They're located in Newport News. One of the cool things about our coffee is that it's organic, but the owner of Fenario Coffee actually, if you live within a certain radius, he delivers your coffee by bike. So if you order online, he will deliver it by bicycle. Yes, which is very cool.
As if the horse trailer couldn't get any cuter.
Yes.
It is delivered via bicycle.
Exactly.
I love it. Okay.
Yep,
I
so-
have to try this golden hour.
Yes,
because,
please.
Okay, guys, this is honey, vanilla salt syrup, a little bit of cinnamon, and I got it
Yes.
iced. Oh my goodness, that's so good.
Good, I'm glad you enjoy it.
Okay, so everybody else can find you too. Can you tell the viewers where they can find your website and your events?
Sure, so we're at sunseekercoffee.com. Anything that we've booked so far is listed on there. I usually keep the top 3 most current events on our Instagram, which is sunseeker_coffee.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much. This is fantastic. I'm not gonna be a hog. I'm gonna save the other ones for our other crew members. You're welcome. Thank you again, Whitney.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys, we have to take a quick break, but now I've got my caffeine, and next it's time for wine. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back to Living 757. Raise your glass and let's celebrate the beauty of wine. Yes, Hampton Wine Spirit Expo is back to Hampton Roads. And today I have 2 beautiful women here. They're gonna take everything about this great event. Let's welcome to the show Sabrina and Valerie.
Hi, thank you.
How are you, ladies?
Doing well today. How are you?
Oh, I don't know. I'm so excited because I have so many bottles of wine and you're like, oh, we're doing good. We're doing great. Now, Sabrina, you are a member of the Hampton Spirit Expo.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit what we can expect this year different from last year?
So we actually have 4 bands this year. We've doubled in size. We have about 70 some odd vendors. We also have concession vendors and food vendors this year. Just a lot of exciting things happening.
I love that. And let me correct myself. It's the Hampton Wine and Spirit Expo. I love that because I hear that last year you guys were very successful, and you're telling me now that it's more vendors this year.
Yes.
Right? So how was this experience? for
Oh,
you
it's
guys?
going to be great. We've actually added, we'll doubled the space, so we have more space for everybody to move about. We have 18 wine and spirit vendors. That includes Virago Spirits, Vibin' with Val, Water's Edge Winery, and several more.
I love that. And you have the chance to try all of the wines there in the expo.
Oh, yes.
I imagine at the end of the day, you're going to be like, okay, I need a taxi. Someone needs to drive me back home. Now, Valerie, you are one of the vendors for this event. You have your own company. And I know in a minute you're going to teach me exactly how we can pour the wine. How is the right size? Just tell us a little bit about your company first.
The name of my winery is Vibin' with Val in Fredericksburg, Virginia. I've been open almost 2 years. I make all of the wines on site. I like to blend, that's my thing, crafting different wines.
Wow.
And so I'm going to let you try some today.
You
and I'm
really
sure
enjoy
you won't
that,
be
right?
disappointed. Absolutely, it's great.
Okay, so
It's
let's
great.
do it, Valerie. So can you tell me exactly when we have to use this glass and then this one? Because we see it in the restaurant, sometimes we have like a 3-4 different ones. Which one we're gonna use first? Which one is the water? Which one is the wine?
Right. So this one
Okay.
is for your white wines.
Okay, white.
So you see your white? This
And-
one here will be for your red wine glass.
Okay.
So try all your reds there.
Perfect.
Sometimes you're at home, it's whatever glass you
Now
have
I know the
available.
difference. And how much we have to pour to be the perfect size? When we invite someone and we want to be so cool.
Well, that's really a personal preference.
Okay.
But we can start there.
Like that.
Okay.
Okay.
Especially for a
I
red.
think I have to learn this because I was doing it like a
Yes.
I was doing it a little bit wrong. Sabrina, are they going to be selling wines on the expo?
Yes, they will. You'll be able to purchase by the bottle and by the glass from each and every vendor.
And for future vendors that I want to participate in this great event, how is the process for next year if someone wants to be there?
They can actually register online on our website. It's hamptonwineexpo.com. It's very simple. Just go on there, register if you want to be a sponsor or a vendor, and then we'll shoot you an email.
I love that. Okay, so I'm going to keep going with you, Valerie. Okay, this is the right side. How do I hold the glass?
Yes.
Because
Well, I like to hold it by the stem.
Okay.
You see, if you hold it
By
by
the
the,
stem,
by
right
the
here.
bowl, it'll warm the wine. So I like the stem. Some people hold it down like this,
yes.
but
And when they do like this.
this is more comfortable to
Okay,
me.
more comfortable.
And
And
use-
I see that people also do like this. What is that? So
Yes.
you can actually
So
smell
you,
different.
You can hold it up to the light so you can see it. You know, you can swirl, release the aromas, you know, and then you can
I can smell,
smell.
it from here.
That's
yes.
right. Put your
I
nose
see-
in the glass, you can smell it.
Now I'm
okay?
gonna look like a professional.
That's
when I
right.
go to the
That's
expo.
right. The most important part, you get to sip.
Yes, I love
get
that.
to sip.
So Sabrina, when and where is going to be the expo?
It's going to be at the Hampton Roads Convention Center Saturday, and that is April 5th, and it'll be from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Wow, 11 to 7. Guys, just make arrangement for your Uber, your taxi, or a friends drive you back home because if you're going to try all this wine, oh my God, it's going to be delicious time, right? Well, thank you so much, Sabrina.
Thank you.
Valerie, you once again, you share your businesses and where?
It is Vibin' with Val in Fredericksburg, Virginia.
Okay, awesome, lady. Well, thank you so much for being here and inviting all the audience to the Hampton Wine Spirit Expo. There's going to be in Hampton, so please go and check it out, all the info, and be part of this great event. Thank you. Now, I have my wine, Ashley and Quincy, and I need some music to my ears.
Yes, Patricia, and wine is also music to my ears, but it's also my favorite part of the show right now when we get to talk to the musical guest who's going to end the show with some great tunes. So please join us in welcoming Marty Seymour. Hi.
How you doing,
Hello.
Marty?
Great to be on the show.
Thank you for coming. We're so excited to have you. Now, I understand that you kind of went through a musical journey of sorts when it came to instruments. Can you kind of walk us through that?
So I started really young. My parents basically made me take piano for a little while, and then I switched over to violin. Did that for a few years, and you know, it was I was doing well, but you know, my heart wasn't really into it, and I moved to guitar, and I stuck with that. It's kind of the cooler instrument to go with, I think.
Yeah, I've always wanted to know, like when guys play the guitar, it's called strumming, right?
You can strum, you can do various things, but yeah.
So do you use a pick or do you use your fingers?
Pick.
You do.
Sometimes I use my fingers, but
really?
I use a pick.
Right. So does it actually wear down your?
It wears down the pick over time, yeah.
When I'm talking about the finger, like that seems like that would hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, it wears that. Okay. Well,
you develop calluses over time, especially in your fretting hands.
Yeah.
So like when you first start out, it's a little painful.
Yeah.
You get like little cuts every now and then, but after a while, you get fingers toughen up, and you can.
Yeah, just play for everybody, and you play well. Now you've got a song that you'll be performing a little bit later called "Is It Angels Highway?"
Correct.
Got you. So what went into the inspiration of that?
So speaking of journeys, if you're off to pursue something, you want to spread your wings. You want to maybe leave your hometown. See what's out there.
Yeah.
Because you're not really getting out there and seeing what else you got, what else you can achieve.
Okay.
You might not reach your full potential, so it's important to spread your wings and get out there.
Good.
I love that.
Yeah. And we definitely can't wait to hear it, man. Did you have any upcoming events or anything that your fans and other people should be on the lookout for?
So this coming weekend, I'm actually hosting a couple open mics, Friday and Saturday.
Okay.
Friday at Harbor Trail Brewing Company, Saturday at HK on the Bay, and then my next actual gig, off the top of my head, I'm not real sure, but
all they got to do is just follow your information.
Follow my information on reverbnation.com/Marty C. Moore, and then I also post my schedule every week on Facebook,
awesome.
Instagram, social medias, all that kind of stuff. So.
Awesome. Well, we certainly appreciate you dropping by. We know that you got to get ready to perform, so we'll let you get ready. And guys, when we come back, this guy, Marty C. Moore, hits the stage right here, live. Stay right there. We'll be right back. This segment is brought to you by Stanton Optical.
Book an eye exam or walk into Stanton Optical today to meet with one of our eye care specialists for same-day eye exams and same-day glasses. Stanton Optical. Easy's our thing.
Welcome back to Living 757. You guys, this
say,
coffee's so good I can't put it
Mine's
down.
right there.
Yes, that was really
Sorry.
really
Cheers.
subdued as you. Welcome back. You're supposed to have coffee. That's a pick-me-up.
Yummy.
Well, I was trying to not make it obvious that I was accidentally still holding my coffee.
Yeah.
And then I was like, whatever, let's just draw some attention
It is delicious.
to it. 'Cause it's fantastic.
It is
Shout
really
out
good.
to Sunseeker. Like that looks like the.
Yes.
I don't drink coffee. I tried it a long time ago. Like my first long trip, I drove from Virginia to Texas, and I always saw people drink coffee. So I said, "Oh, this is easy. You just put sugar in this coffee." And it was the nastiest thing I think I have ever tasted outside of a couple of bathroom breaks.
Oh my gosh,
It was
Quincy,
straight
don't say
coffee.
Why?
Yeah, what you mean why? I didn't know, so that's why I don't ever drink coffee. I was ruined by that one time.
It's true.
Thank you to Sunseeker Coffee Bar.
Yes.
This is actually their
The best
golden
coffee.
hour drink.
Yeah.
Which I told them was ironic because we are dressed by Golden Hour Boutique in Virginia
Yes.
Beach. If you mention Living 75715, you get 15% off your entire purchase there at Golden Hour.
And we have all the dresses that we wear prior shows, so you can go to our Facebook page or Instagram and check it out, our outfits.
Well, look at you guys promoting.
I know.
Well, you know what? Then I'll promote this. Don't forget, Quality Comedy Series, Quality Comedy in Hampton, all next week. Come out and see. Let's get these laughs on.
Clean
adult
comedy,
comedy.
clean comedy,
Clean
yes.
adult comedy. Cool. So now, guys, don't forget, if you missed this episode and so many other episodes, just go to our YourView.com app, and that's where all of our stuff is there for you
Thank
guys
you so
to
much,
see.
Olivia, for our book. And don't forget to follow us on social media, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook under Living 757.
Absolutely. And if you have any ideas for people, businesses, segments for the show, you can send those to that email across the bottom of your screen. It's share@living757.com.
All right, guys. Well, now you know what time it is. It's time that we say goodbye to you, and you guys sit back, relax, and enjoy this next performance by Marty C. Moore called Angels Highway. Good night. Good day.
Pays to be first. It helps to rehearse all your lines. Play the song in time. A song for the good guys, but also the bad. You gotta take chances. Spread your wings sometimes, 'cause your home doesn't have any new song for you. Your home can keep you all alone, and it offers you no road. The road to keep you moving down the angel's highway, the road for the good guys. Unless you wanna take the demons by surprise, all in good time. If you're not on the road, there's no home inside. Came in a dream, a beast so obscene. He had bright yellow eyes, and the song he claimed would light up the skies. Called in the band's choir, set up the concert hall. As the people were seated, he started singing his song. He played a stone guitar. Sounded so dark and cold, and it offered him no soul. No soul. No soul to keep him moving down the angel's highway. No soul for the good guys. Unless you wanna take the demons by surprise, all in good time. If you got no soul, there's no heart inside. Thank you. Thank you.